My book of choice is The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. I chose this book because it was a light and easy read with about 150 pages, but it also has a higher Lexile of 1040. This book celebrates strengthening connections and overall friendships. I recommend this book to someone who is into realistic fiction as well as maybe like a poetic read. So the narrator in this book is in the point of view of the old man and like his thoughts. So like throughout the whole book he's just talking to himself as well as the fish that he's trying to catch. Another important character who he's not actually in the book a lot, but he is mentioned a lot by the old man. He's super important to the old man while he's out at sea, so you'll hear him say, "Oh, I wish the boy was here. This would be so much easier if the boy was here." So he is mentioned a lot, but he's not technically in the book, but he is one of the main characters. Oh, and his name is Manolin. The old man and the boy have a connection where they fish all the time, so they're not related or like anything like that. The family of Manolin don't really like the old man because they think he's unlucky. They just don't want their son to hang around with this old man. So that's why the old man went on this fishing trip without the boy. That's kind of it for the boy as far as the book goes, other than when the old man is like wanting him to be there with him. And then the old man is very stubborn, and basically he almost dies trying to catch this fish because he wants to prove himself, because he's known as kind of an unlucky fisherman. So Ernest Hemingway wrote this book to show the struggle that everyone goes through to like reach success. The old man symbolizes the determination in humanity to strive for the best and like to prove yourself to yourself and ones that you love and care about, and even others that you don't care about but they just think that you're kind of a bum. In the beginning of the story, it starts out like his mission was to prove that he's not just an unlucky old man who sucks at fishing, but when he catches the marlin and is trying to survive out in the sea for like ever, he kind of realizes that it doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. He knows that he's not crazy, and he knows that he's a good fisher. He kind of just accepts defeat. I won't spoil the ending of the book and how the old man's successes turn out. So one of the main themes for this book is the resistance of defeat. So just like trying and trying over and over again until you succeed at something, or like just keeping yourself above the level of defeat. Another theme of the book would be that like accepting defeat is okay, because after he ended up proving himself to himself that he is a good fisher and he's capable of catching this massive marlin. On his travels home, the sharks kept eating the fish, and then he ended up going home. So he accepted defeat against the marlin because throughout the book it's basically a fight between the marlin and the old man to see who will either die first or give up first. The man realizes that you have to go through trial and error to get to your success, and whether that be like you feel like it will never ever come and you feel like you are just like gonna give up, that you should keep persevering towards your goal, and eventually you will get to some degree of success. And here are some quotes that I liked in this book. Is now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with what there is. I like this quote because it's kind of just like realize what you do have rather than what you don't have, and just be grateful that you're alive and just count your blessings, basically. And then the last quote that I liked in this book was another one by the old man. It says, if the others heard me talking out loud, they would think that I am crazy, but since I am not crazy, I do not care. This is him realizing that what the other people say, and if they are judging him, that it doesn't matter, because he knows that it's not true, and that's all that really matters. This is The Old Man and the Sea. I would highly recommend it.